call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta feel the tension. In my thoughts.
Welcome back, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Today, it saddens me because Zach Sieler has gotten extended. And what that probably means. Now, I am praying on a miracle because I love Christian Wilkins. I think he is such an awesome player to watch, just a nice person, just does everything right. And he deserves to get paid. But what that means, and what I have seen as well, is that they could not come to an agreement on a contract for Wilkins. And unfortunately, I don't even want to say it because it's just so weird if he weren't on this team, but it probably means that he is going to get traded or something along those lines, because you're not going to play for a team that isn't going to pay for you. So what it looks like is that, you know, obviously that was the option the whole time. They were trying to get a Wilkins deal done. Couldn't come to agreement. Now, I want to know what he's asking for, because Zach Sieler took a team-friendly deal. I don't want anybody in the comments talking bad about Christian Wilkins. He deserves to get paid. I don't care what you say. It's just unfortunate, you know, obviously the circumstances right now, you know, there's a lot of players that we need to pay. So being able to pay someone like him might have been a little bit tougher at the situation, because, you know, eventually we have Waddle, Tua, Phillips. We're going to have Javon Holland. You know, there's a lot of players that we need to pay. So unfortunately, what that probably means is that he's going to get traded somewhere. Now, we have heard a lot of rumors about Jonathan Taylor, and I'm wondering if that has come to the table, where the only good thing that could come out of this, it's gonna stink, you know, because I enjoy seeing Christian Wilkins on this team. I'm kind of afraid if he's not, what it's gonna turn into, because Sieler, he's good, he's really good. I mean, he's really good. He deserves the money too. But I mean, is it because Wilkins is there, or is it, you know, Sieler? Because now, you know, if you get Wilkins in a trade somewhere, now Sieler has to take over that role. And the run stopping in the preseason looked garbage. Obviously, Sieler wasn't in there either, but you take Wilkins out of the equation, I am nervous. I am nervous to see if Sieler can actually step up to that mold. Now, obviously, I believe that he can, but it's just, I think this whole entire team loves Wilkins as a player and as a person. I think every fan, if you don't like Wilkins, I don't really understand what's wrong with you. He's a great person. Yeah, so I'm wondering if, you know, that is negotiated in a trade, maybe, that, you know, we are going to just swap players with the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know, just because I would hate to send Christian Wilkins to a dismantled team. I think that kind of stinks. You know, he's going to go to the Colts, which they're trying to figure themselves out. Whereas here, you know, we're trying to go for a Super Bowl. So that kind of stinks that would be the case for him. But, you know, obviously they tried to come up with a deal. I don't know what the circumstances are, but the deal wasn't able to be reached. So I'm wondering, I'm guessing that, I mean, the clear sign moving forward is that he's going to be traded somewhere, you know. So now it's just about what maybe we get for him. You know, do we get a first round pick for him? You know, that's the only, I mean, that's what I would want to trade him for. You know, honestly, Jonathan Taylor, I don't want to trade Christian Wilkins for Jonathan Taylor, just because Jonathan Taylor's injured all the time. You know, I mean, or not all the time, but the last year he's just been off and on injured. You know, I'd rather get another first round pick from somebody, or a couple of draft picks if we were going to trade Christian Wilkins, because, you know, that would be more sufficient. I don't think trading him for Jonathan Taylor would be exactly fair, because I think Christian Wilkins right now at this point in his career, I think he's a more important player than Jonathan Taylor is. I think the injuries kind of screwed the value of Jonathan Taylor to me right now, just because, he had an injury last year. He got injured in the offseason. I think at this point, Christian Wilkins would be a higher value thing than Jonathan Taylor. So I would rather, hopefully get a first round pick if we do end up trading him. Now, towards the end of this video, I want to say that I am hoping for a miracle. I'm hoping that maybe we somehow cut and do a whole bunch of stuff and end up to come up to an agreement later on. Some sort of miracle where we can keep Sieler and Wilkins. And I don't know, maybe trade Sieler somewhere else and keep Wilkins, and, do something along those lines where maybe we trade for Jonathan Taylor, we get rid of a bunch of contracts, and Sieler somewhere else, and then we can miraculously sign Wilkins. Sieler deserves that contract, but it's just going to be so strange if we trade, like not having Wilkins on the Dolphins. I mean, he's the thing that started the whole movement of becoming a better team in the Dolphins. He was the first draft pick, I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. It's a business. Football is a business. You need to get paid. Christian Wilkins deserves to get paid. So we'll see what they want to do. Like I said, I hope they come up with a miracle and that they eventually come up to a contract deal and we can forget all this. But it does not look likely. That's all I'm saying. Because if they're signing Sieler, it just looks like they just could not come up with a deal with Wilkins. That's what it looks like right now. That's why you sign Sieler, That's why you don't sign him in the beginning, because you're waiting to see if Wilkins signs, and then, you allow Sieler to test the market. So it's unfortunate. But football's a business. So we'll see. Maybe we get some draft picks and, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But just wanted to make a quick video updating you on that. Soon the cuts are going to be happening. So we'll see who gets cut and who we need to pick up and who we cut. And we're going to be seeing that probably all throughout today and tomorrow, because it's at 4 p.m. is the deadline to get to 53 tomorrow. So we'll see what they end up doing today. As always, unfortunately, Wilkins might not be here. But as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Fins up. Peace.